Hello Flosstube, my name is Deb. I am the Traveling Stocking Stitcher. I'm so glad you're here today. I want to thank you for being here, and today's theme is cats. Alright, so I've got some explaining to do, besides the obvious. Why am I wearing this ratty old shirt? Because it's my favorite shirt in the world. It's got holes in it and the neck is all worn, but it's got cats all over it and it's my favorite. So I will show you the cat shirt and then I'll free up a little bit of my face. You can see some of those clever cats hanging out here. I've worn this for years. Alright, we're back. I can't lose the ears and the earrings. I found these at a garage sale a couple of weeks ago and I thought, oh, this is going to work. They hot glue guns some chandelier earrings onto these bedazzled cat ears, so I thought, gotta do it. This is going to be a cat parade. Yeah, like cats are going to line up in an orderly fashion and march in formation. It's going to happen. But we're going to do the best that we can. So, I want to start out, first of all, let me clear up something. One of the reasons for doing this is because I want to show a little more range than I typically have. A lot of people, I've had several shout-outs that have been very nice, but people always say that I stitch nothing but stockings. And it's true, I've done like 50 stockings in my life, but I stitch a few other things here and there. I always try to do a travel component where I do travel themed pictures, but I also have done things over the course of my stitching life that are not necessarily stockings, and some of those I will show today because a lot of them are cat related. So here we go. First up we have the series called Cats by Kelly, and they are by Calico Crossroads. Now, I think these are out of print, but some of them are still done by Imaginating, or you can probably find them on Etsy or eBay. But yeah, they're still around. But these are really, I like these. One, I just like the chart for starters. It's an 8.5 by 11 kind of a cardboardy thing, so you can, the chart is right in the back. It's all you need. It's good for traveling. They're nice and condensed. You only need obviously some white Aida, some black thread, and whatever. There's always a pop of color in each one of them, and then there's always a cute little theme or title to them. So they've got little puns on them. So I like those as well, and they always show cute little cat antics. And the best thing of all, they fit in an 8 by 10 frame, which is something I swear there is some sort of conspiracy where the chart makers are in cahoots with the custom framing people or something, because it's always really hard to find things that just fit in a frame. Now, it's a little easier now that you can size things up and down with different size fabric, which we didn't have that luxury back in the days when I first started stitching. And these things, these are from, I think they're early 2002. So I think they run in the late 90s, early 2000s is when this series was available. But now with so many different choices available. But these fit real nice, 8 by 10 frame. Boom. That's why they are framed and on my walls. So, Kitty Oasis, first one. This is a little bathroom theme. And so, here it is. I did this one a little bit differently because I just chose some colors that matched my bathroom a little more clearly. So I put some blue and yellow things on there. One thing I did not do is there's a little French knot kitty butt on there. I chose not to do one because I'm not good at French knots, and two, no. Alright, so that's the first one. Keeping in the bathroom theme, we have In Sync. Cute little cat popping her head out there. Sometimes they put the name there. They didn't always do that, but I would put it in if it wasn't there just to be consistent, because I like the cute little pun names. So that was In Sync. We've got the little pop of color on the towel. I've seen cats. I mean, this is all very realistic cat behavior. I've seen cats do all of those things. Matter of fact, here's a picture. When my cat got kind of old, we had to build her a platform so she could drink out of the bathtub like the other one. So it's a picture of her doing that. And then we also have bun warmer. This moves into the kitchen area. Cute. Here it is. This one, most of these I don't like framing things with glass and plastic on for plexiglass, except this one is in the kitchen because it is kitchen related, so I do have that one covered up. I just think it takes away from the stitching. Rise and shine. We've all been here. So here it is. Cat looking tantalizingly at the ceiling fan pole. We have paper bag cats. Oh, and I relabeled this one. Out of the bag. Cat in the bag, cat. It should have been cat in the bag. Why didn't they call it cat in the bag? Don't know. Missed opportunity. Alright, here's kitty litter. There it is, kitty litter. You know, I don't know how you people stitch with so many cats around. I had to take a pause for like 20 years because whenever I would sit down, Cricket would sit on my lap, and so I couldn't stitch. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure how you people manage that. We have meow.com. Here it is. Printer error, cat playing with a mouse, a computer mouse. And of course there is a cat on the calendar. And cute. I think I had that in my office when I worked. A Tale of Two Kitties. Here it is. Here is the devastation they have wreaked, and now they're just looking out the window as if nothing happened. Okay. We've got some music themed. We have Perfect Pitch. Perfect Pitch. Here it is. And Stray Cats Meowments is the music on the piece. You know, I like the frame that has it around there and the little paw print that's there. Kind of ties them all together. Gone fishing. So here we have this cat nonchalantly resting on a bookshelf. Just, no, I'm not dipping my toes in the fish bowl or anything. But you've got colorful fish, you've got some geraniums, it looks like, up on the shelf. We've got the old Ben and the cat, and cattails, and seafood suds. I'm not sure why the book is named Seafood Suds, and the Salty Cat are the books that are listed there. This one's a big favorite of mine for a couple of reasons. This one's called Baroque. I like it's Baroque. Get it? And so there you go. I like the colors in the window, how they've introduced the color there. And there's the Baroque statue, and the cat has replaced it on the pedestal. So there's a lot going on there. You know, these are thinkers. And then this one I think is my all-time favorite. This is the other white meat. So, got a cat here grilling up some tasty mice on the outdoor grill with some veggies on the side and some barbecue sauce. Real cute. And then we've got, I have one Christmas themed one. They've got a few Christmas themed ones. I'll show you the ones. This one's Meowie Christmas. And we have the cat hiding under the tree, the tree skirt, with a broken ornament nearby and some tinsel about to be shredded. So, that look familiar to anybody? We have Hanging Out, another Christmas theme one, where you've got the tree at a 45-degree angle, or actually a little further than that probably, and some pine needles everywhere. So those are the Christmas. Oh, there's one more Christmas one I've not done. This one's called Where's Mine? Cat tearing through all the wrapping looking for her present. Then I've got Treasure Hunt. And my cat, I swear you could put like a hair under the rug and she would know there was something under there. It could be like infinitesimal. She knew there was something under there. She would find that string. So this one I have done, just have not framed it up. So, Treasure Hunt. Then I've got 1, 2, 3. And I noticed in doing the research for this particular floss tube that there's another one that goes with this, and it's got the cat actually in the planter, and it says something like "made it." So I'm gonna have to search that one out and find that one. So here's the small start. I have the cat looking up at the planter to be from the chair. And then I haven't done this one yet, but this one's a pre-soak. So you've got the cat mower, cat in the washing machine. Again, I don't have that one done at all. So those are my Cats by Kelly from Calico, Crossroads. I know I said I didn't do just stockings, but I do have some cat themed stockings. So we'll take a look at those next. So first up, there is a Christmas cat by Satsuma Street, and it looks like this. And of course, I thought I need to adapt that. And what I did is I put some packages over on the side here, and an extra bauble ornament over here, so it could be shaped like a stocking. And then across the top, I wanted it to be, it has kind of this mid-century modern 50s vibe, so I looked at Pinterest for like drive-in signs from the 50s and stuff like that, and came up with this, like bowling alleys had a lot of diamond-shaped signs for some reason, and came up with the design for Yule Cat. And I'll get in close, because what I also did is I switched out just the DMC threads and put beads for all the ornaments. So I did some bugle beads and some seed beads, and blinged it up good. Give you the angled look. You can always see the beads better if I angle it a little bit. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty good. Metallic is the called for. It's the DMC light effects stuff. Yule Cat. Why Yule Cat? I always like to give my names some sort of Christmas themed stocking, so I wasn't thinking a lot of Christmas cats that came to mind. So I Googled it, and there is an Icelandic tradition, folklore, where this huge vicious cat lurks about the snowy countryside, and he will eat people who have not received any new clothes to wear before Christmas. And the thought is the legend was presumed to motivate people to finish the processing of the wool before the holidays. So this guy doesn't look vicious necessarily, mischievous, sure, but I needed a name, so Yule Cat it is. That's that one. Another one that I have made that has cats on it is from Brittercup Designs, and this is Britty Kitty Christmas Stocking, and this one has some buttons that you can purchase for the star and for the presents, the two presents down below here, but I just winged it and did my own. So I made this for my neighbor Katie, and she was nice enough to dig it out for me so I could do this, and here it is. So here's these packages. I kind of stitched up packages that look, close enough to that. And the star, I kind of did my own version of the star that looked similar to that. And then one other thing I did differently is you'll notice that these cats right here have these hearts, like not even where the heart would necessarily go. But it reminded me of, in the Encyclopedia Britannica we had as kids, they had the transparent pages and the overlays, and so you had the anatomy, and you had the human body, and you had the shape of a human body, and then you'd flip a page and there'd be the circulatory system, and you'd flip another page, it would be the internal organs overlaying that, and it would just kind of creep me out. So when I saw these hearts floating disembodied inside the cats. Sorry, Katie, but it bothered me, so I left them out. I think I used the paws from the Cats by Kelly, to tell you the truth, on the top. And then this is just whenever I finish stockings for real people, I put cords on them just because they're for real people. I don't do it for ones that aren't for real people because I'm lazy and it's a pain in the butt to do. So there's no one to be offended that they don't have them. So this is just a curtain pull back, and this one's nice and thin. Usually they're real big and chunky. So I was able to use a couple of different things. And then I'm not real big when stockings have those big chunky hangers, those big things. I think it detracts from it. I like to have just a small, insignificant, barely notice it's there thing. So I'll just take a little gold metallic cord or something and hang it off of that. Just my personal preference. And it's got some green felt in the back. There it is. Alright, one last one. I did show this stocking in my first video, but I realized not everybody watches everybody's videos. And so, episode 1, I'll just show it real quick. It's a Janlynn. I think it's just called Christmas Cat Stocking. It is by Donna Vermillion Giampa. And this is one that I made this for my cat Cricket. And I was showing the family, immediate family photos, or stockings. This is one that I showed in that video. So I just figured it would make an appearance during the cat video. It seemed appropriate. So those are the stockings that we have that are cat related. Next, I would like to show you my cat nips, or not in progress. These are ones that I started. They are works in progress. Started them, but they are no longer making any progress whatsoever, and it's been a number of years. I guess I just was not felining it. I'll show you what we got here. First up, I will show you this is Santa Claus, and he is from Twisted Threads. And this is from, I think, 1997, and he kind of looks like one of those Cliven cats. But here he is. He's mostly done. He just needs one high top and then just a bunch of back stitching. Whoops! I get them both in the shot. There we go. So yeah, he's almost done. Next up, I have I joined the Cats of Disney sale, and I was thinking this might be a stocking, but now I'm not so sure. So here's my thought process. I was going to, I don't know if you can really see around here that I've basted in, I did it white, it's pink fabric, it's a light pink fabric, and I've basted in kind of the shape of a stocking here. And what I was thinking is I would kind of stagger these, so there's 5 on the bottom, and then be 4 and 3 and 2 with a star on top. And then I would kind of stitch in a green, and I'd kind of do, again, a mid-century modern kind of feel, just a solid green triangle kind of thing where they look like they're ornaments on the tree. And so I started some of these, and I don't have all the whiskers necessarily on them. I got cord strings hanging all over the place here from the basting. I don't have all the French knots in the eyes and all the whiskers and stuff. I was going to do that last. But I kind of waited for a while. They took a little break because there were going to be some bonus cats. And I wanted to know, because I can only fit like 15 cats on here, and there were 20 cats plus whatever they had for bonus cats. Well, the bonus cats came out, and there's actually quite a, there's, I don't know, 8 of them or something like that. So here's, the regular cats, and here's the bonus cats. I was going to pick out the ones I like the best, and then I could probably even do 2 stockings. But I was going to do kind of the Aristocats near the top, and do the family up there. So whether that happens or not, I don't know. This might just end up being a cat thing, and I'll get back to it. I did buy the bonus cats. They're just waiting for me to decide to go back and deal with it. So that's the Cats of Disney. Not that there's anything Christmassy about Cats of Disney. I'm not sure why I thought stocking, except that that's what I always think. So, all right, we do have. show you this one next. This one is called, this is a Dimensions one, and this is from, I think, 2001. This is Frederick the Literate, and it is a Charles Wysocki piece. And here's what I have so far. And I haven't worked on this in a long time, 20 years probably. So, got his legs there, and just kind of like on the cats of other ones, they have clever little names. We've got, you know, Puss in Boots, and we've got, what else we have? How to Catnap, and you know, lots of cute punny cat names for the books. The Giant Rodent and Catterberry Tales. So it's Frederick the Literate. And then I have from Design Works, this one is called Chandelier Cat. And I just thought this was cute. And I started this one, and I just have what is fur. So it's kind of the body of the cat. I usually start in the middle. I've gotten a little bit more starting at the left or right. This one you kind of have to start in the middle because there isn't some clearly defined left or right. So that's what's going on there. So haven't touched that one in a while. And then I have Cat's Waltz. This is a RTO. I think it's a Russian or Russian. And I bought this again probably 5 or 10 years ago. 2011 it says here. So got a couple cats dancing to a phonograph. I thought that was kind of cute. Haven't started it, just have the kit. That's what we have. So. One more that I have out here. This is You Are What You Eat. I haven't finished this one. This is designed by Holly Gordon, but it's from Imaginating Inc. I think they've got a few others that are in this same vein, but this is cute. You've got the kind of the black and white cat sitting next to the striped fish in the bowl. Next thing you got the fish bones, and then you got the cat just looking like the fish with bubbles coming out of her mouth. So I think that's really pretty cute. Just to kind of close out the cat theme before we move on to a couple other things, I have a cat video to show you, because after all, isn't that what the internet was made for? Flosstube and cat videos. What else could there be? So this one is actually a video that I submitted for the International Cat Video Festival. It started, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago maybe, here in Twin Cities area. In Minneapolis, the Walker Art Center created the Internet Cat Festival. They had this big yard on the side of their building, a big grassy area, and they would put up a big screen, and they would show cat videos that they had curated, and people could just show up and throw down a blanket and watch the cat videos. And so, you know, we went to that for a few years, and then I think they outgrew the venue, so they moved it over to the minor league baseball stadium in St. Paul, and they a radio station took it over, and they asked for submissions. So I submitted my cat Cricket, and this is Cricket v. toilet paper. If you search YouTube, you'll be able to find it out there. So this is her, and she made it onto the CHS Stadium Jumbotron, or what passes for a Jumbotron in a minor league stadium. It's a nice stadium, but you know, I don't think it's as big as, you know, huge stadium. So here we are. And this is a picture of her actually on the Jumbotron. we have cat stash fever. And so I want to show you some stuff out of my stash. A couple of weeks ago we went to a rummage sale, and it was not a great rummage sale. I picked up for like a dime or a quarter some little cardboard or plastic bobbins. That was it. And we paid, walked out into the foyer, and my husband said to me, "Did you go look at that box over there? The one that says free on it?" I said, "No." And he said, "I think you might want to go see what's in there." So I took a look, and first thing I look and pull out, new in package, Lavender and Lace, The Spirit of Christmas. 1. 2. Lavender and Lace, Angel of Spring. All right. 3. Lavender and Lace, Angel of Mercy. 4. Lavender and Lace, Angel of Hope. 5. Lavender and Lace, Gift of Peace. 6. Lavender and Lace, Santa of the Forest. These are all the Marilyn Levitt in Bloom designs. So that's 6. The Lucky Chance Stitcher is working on this one, and it's gorgeous. It really is beautiful. So that one, I'm very excited to see that one in there. And I thought some of these might be out of print. I don't think any of these are out of print. For instance, this one here, this is a Butternut Road. This is Catch the Wind. And at first I thought it was, they've got the one with the little girls with the fireflies, and that's what I thought this one was, which I know is out of print, and I was like really, really excited. This was Butternut Road, and this is from 1991, but this is number 7, again, new in package. And then 10, Earth Dancer, no, 10, 7, 8, Earth Dancer. There it is. Yeah. So I was beside myself. I saw those and I picked them up, and I was so happy. And then I looked and wait, there's more. World of Cross Stitching. This one happens to be May of 2020. This is February 2021. I don't have these in any particular order. So these are like pretty much really recent. These are, British. They go for, $15 in the US per issue. And like I said, they're all current. This one, this is May 2021. I have some of these. There was one of these I just saw CZ Zook do a walkthrough on. So these are current. We've got some cross stitch gold in here, matter of fact. So there's a stash of these. This one is January, February of some year they did not bother to put on there. So this is my stash of cross stitch magazines that were in that free box, along with all the lavender and laces. Free. So scooped them all up, walked out, got into the car, drove around the block, and my husband and I looked at each other and we said, we can't do that. Circled around, walked back inside and gave them some money because we just felt like we were stealing the place, robbing them blind. So we did go back and pay them some money because it was for a good cause. It was church charity. So yeah, I couldn't in good conscience just pick these up and walk out with them, this enormous stash of stuff. So now, you never know. Some of these lavender lace are probably things I'm maybe not going to stitch. They might not necessarily be my style, but my good fortune could be your good fortune. We don't know. Someday in the future we might have a giveaway. I'm still in the under 1,000 subs club, so just a hint. Alright, I think that will finish the cat portion of our video. Alright, next thing we want to talk about are the travel whips. My travel portion, I always have a travel portion that I try to do. And these are whips, and so, actually I have a finish that I showed you last week, and then I have a whip that I've started this week. So, here we are. Lovely day for a Guinness. We have the Guinness toucan, and you can see it all there. I did do a little bit of changing. They had Guinness misspelled. It was Guihness, so it wasn't hard to just, I think it was one letter shorter and there was already an N, so all I had to do was move that one over. And I did kind of rechart on the fly the lowercase letters in the top row. I did not do that. Some of them looked a little funny, so I kind of, as I went along, stitched them as I saw fit. I also changed the beer. They had it charted at 310, and I thought that was a little too dark. I mean, yeah, I know it's Irish beer's dark, but I did 37, 30, no, what is it? 37, no, not 37.99. You know, the blue-black one. His eye, I did brighter blue around here. I think I did 825 around there. It was charted with like, now I want to say 37.99. Like an anthracite gray. It was real dark gray, and I didn't think that looked right. The actual advertising poster, he's much brighter blue. And then there was supposed to be lines up the side, and I'm not quite sure what happened. I want these all to fit in 11 by 14 frame, and if I did that, it was going to be, there was a line across the top that was going to be outside the frame. It wasn't going to fit. So I actually had stitched it in on this one side and had to pull it all out. And it was in red. I was thought, ooh, it's going to show, but it actually came out pretty good. This fabric it's just a plain piece of 18 count, you know, generic Ada, or, you know, I don't know, Charles Craft or whatever it was. But it came out really quite easily, so I was impressed with the fact that it didn't leave big holes, and sometimes red could be the worst thing for being left out when you frog it. So there he is. I did leave out the border across the bottom just because I thought that might show, and plus it kind of gives it a little containment. So yeah, thought he was cute. That's my Irish travel theme, because you see those all over the place in Ireland. So you see the toucans, so you see them on the sides of bars, you see them on posters, you see them everywhere. So there they are. Okay, so now we're going to look at my current whip that I'm working on. This one is Emma Congdon, and it's Stitchrovia, which I love her designs. I think they're fabulous. And so this one is called City of Love. Now I think City of Love is really supposed to be Paris, but this clearly looks like Florence to me, Florence, Italy. And so here's what I've got so far, because this is like the baptistry, and there'll be some towers and the Duomo and stuff on there, so I'm pretty confident this is going to be look more like Florence. I'll put like either Florence or Firenze, which is the Italian version of the spelling, whatever fits down here better, because I want it to be in 11 by 14 frame. This is done on 18 count, just Ada, and it's 10 by 10, so it'll fit there, and I'll have some space left over for the wording. So, but I love the pastels, love the colors and the shapes and stuff. So, and kind of this, you can't really see the checkerboard too much yet, but I just really think that's lovely. One other finish that I have, and I have this sort of in a frame, but just to show you, I didn't actually physically put it in a frame, but this is, I showed you my John Clayton Internationals version, or Internationals series that I had done from places I had visited, and I finished up his Spanish Arch one. And I talked in my first video about how I couldn't find a frame that would fit this, and I was just bereft over the fact that I was going to make all these and I couldn't find a frame for them. Solved that by putting them together in a frame. I haven't framed them yet, but now this was the last one I needed to do to get them all done. I was going to do them all at once. But then the other day, at another rummage sale, I found the frame of my dreams, the one I've been hunting for. I didn't find enough to do the 8 or 12 of them that I think I've done 8 of them so far, and I've got a couple more that I would like to do. But here, like, he's sticking out the side and stuff. The fabric's still sticking out. But he would fit perfectly in there. If only. I mean, there's no name on here, of course. You can't trace it back. This is the frame I need. And searching on the internet, you can't do that either, because the inside, they tell you what the frame is, but it never is the right. What is with this? Can we have some standardization, please? Because it's never the right amount. You pick an 8 by 10 frame, and it's 7 1/4 by, whatever. So you have to physically look at it and measure it, and I did that, and this would be perfect if only I had, you know, a dozen of them, but I don't. So I don't know if this is going to be in there, but I do have other, like I said, other designs that I have that at least one will be able to be in this frame that kind of is a standalone. So that's very exciting. So I thought that was cute. Alright, so very happy about that. Lastly, I do have a thank you and a shout out that I want to do. For my thank you, the Hygge Stitcher, I think I'm pronouncing that right, I hope. It's a Scandinavian word or Danish word, I think, for, you know, kind of nesting kind of thing. So she gave me a very nice shout out the other day on her latest video, and she's very upbeat and very cheerful. So I recommend you check her out. She does some beautiful things. She does some mermaids, some mirabilias, actually a big variety, very colorful, bright, very similar things to what I've I enjoy doing as well. So I appreciate her for mentioning me. So check her out. I always put people that do shout outs, there's on the end of my video I have a shout out playlist, and so you can check those people out on there as well. So she's on there now. So. And then I wanted to do my seal of approval is one that fits the theme. And you would think cats, stitching, they kind of go hand in hand. There should be lots and lots of people that do cat stitching. And I had a hard time finding somebody. So Animal Instinct is one that she's got lots and lots of whips. And like hundreds of whips. I'm not kidding. But there were some cats in that lot. So go check her out. She had some cool cats that were in there. And she was fun to watch, but nice to see a lot of different things on the run. That would not be something I could do, have all those whips and, you know, have 10-year plans for projects. No, that wouldn't happen. But I admire it in other people. I can watch it there. So check her out as well. And that is all I have today. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.